Right, so putting the tent down. First job is all the lines out on this side. You'll undo this. This is the only metal poles there is. You need to remember this one because this won't fold the tent up, so that needs to come out. Metal pole. This metal pole needs to come out, and all of the storm straps and the straps themselves. So always this side first on putting down. There's the poles out. So the long set is the rear bedroom. Obviously the grey one is the door, and the smaller set is the front bedroom. So now we take all of the guy ropes out and the pegs on the floor. So guy ropes out, pegs on the bedrooms, and the pods on the side. Next step is take all of the poles down that are tension in the roof, including this one. Silver one goes above small pod. All the rest are up over, and they just snap and come out. Snap in the middle. This one unzips and pops out. Again, snap. You can leave the pods where they are, you can leave the bedrooms where they are. I just leave them slightly open to let the air out, but they can all be left in position. I'll take this one out, but this, if you're using it, red goes to the red clasp, grey to grey, and it literally just hooks on the floor and hooks at the back. Right, so all guy ropes out, all pegs out. This is the important bit. So out is, so when it all popped out, that holds the pressure. When you need to pump it up, that's how it needs to be. So to let it down, you push it in, which will allow the air to come out. But when you want to pump it up again, you need it out. So out to pump up, in to let the air out. If you have it in, when you're pumping it up, it will let all the air out. When you undo the pump itself, you need it out to let, or to not let the air out when you disengage the pump. So always remember that. But when you're packing it away, it has to be all the way in to get all of the air out. Same again, this one, press it in, air out. Press it in, air out. And again, press it in, air out. Press it in, air out. When you come to pump it up, that Schrader valve needs to be popped out, or you will have a problem. The air will come straight out when you let it down. So this is the difficult bit, getting it back in the bag. I'll talk you through it because it is straightforward. Pods fold into middle. Both of them fold into middle, and then I'll show you the next bit in a minute. So this is the most important bit about getting it back in the bag. you need the air completely out of those air tubes. So you need to roll from this side all the way over, get the kids rolling. It's a fun way to pack up. All the air must be out. And also have the bag at the back for the first fold. You'll see in a minute. You know how big the first fold has to be if you have the bag at the back. And the lastly is, after rolling all the air out, close the door, because it will help you when you're going up to get the right shape of the tent. And remember, the Schrader valves, you need it out to put it up and in to put it down. You'll realise when you've got it wrong. So Schrader in is lets the air out. Schrader popped out allows you to pump it up. Right, let's get it back in the bag. So the first fold is smaller than the bag, but as you are rolling it up, it'll get bigger. So we're halfway in. Keep using the bag as a measuring stick. You don't want the roll to be bigger than the bag. And we also want the front flipping over for a finish. A few more rolls and then we'll get it in the bag. Right, so we are all rolled up. We've got the bag ready. I'll show you what I've done with the floor mat to help it easier, but that's the place that I start off with. I've written on the ground sheet positioning front, and you've just got the back one front, and obviously back. The big pod is at the back, the little pod is at the front. Right, let's get it rolled up. Obviously rolling it up, it needs to be rolled from this way, that way, because all of the vents are at that side. So always start at the pod side to roll it up as tight as you can. And there it is, in the bag. All because we measured it to begin with. It does take a bit of time to get the knack of it. It can be done, and it is a good sized tent. But I've drawn a line on here where I put that tent on and roll it out that way. On the tent you can see there is written on it line, so you roll it out at the line, which is, you can only see bits of it now, but yeah, it sits on that square, it rolls out that way, it rolls out front, it rolls out back, then open your pods up. It is hard work, but it is straightforward. You just got to use a bit of common sense and it'll go straight back in. Make sure you get all the poles out, because that will cause you trouble and you won't get it back in the bag if they're all in there. So make sure you take them out. Big poles, back pod, grey pole, middle door. Those are the front pod, and all these go in the tent, but I'll talk you through it at a later date. So yeah, just to get the floor up, we actually peg it down with some flat pegs so you can't feel it in the tent and it doesn't damage the bottom of the tent. So yeah, in the bag, ready to go.